Welcome back to Passionately Catholic. One of the themes that we've been looking at lately is science and religion and how these work together. Now, what I want to take a look at today is the human person, who we are as human beings, and how who we are actually suggests and supports the idea that science and religion really do work together. And we're going to be talking about science and religion from a Catholic perspective, from our Passionately Catholic perspective, and how they really work together over a series of videos here. So stay tuned to all of these and check out what we're exploring here. But today I want to look at the human person and who we are. Okay, consider this about us, that as human beings we have three parts to us. We have a body, we have a mind, and we have a spirit. There's these three components to us that make us human beings. Okay, so the body, like how do we understand who we are fully as a human being in our body component, that physical component? Well, to do that, we need to understand the physical world, the natural world. We need things like medicine, biology, etc. Okay, we need the sciences to fully understand our physical health. Okay, well, what about our mental health? Okay, well, here's where we need psychiatry, psychology. Okay, we need the mental health sciences to help us understand fully when there may be something wrong, or what good mental health is all about, that we are the body and mind, but we're also, as human beings, we're body, we're mind, and we are spirit. There's this spiritual component to us, and when we are ill, there may be an illness of the body, there may be an illness of the mind, there may also be an illness of the spirit that can be brought on by a variety of things: sin, distance from God, not knowing spiritual truths, and buying into lies of the world and secularization, possibly even demonic spiritual forces, evil spiritual forces causing affliction in our life. So we need to be aware of all three of these things to experience what it truly means to be fully human and true human health of body and mind and spirit. So let me propose this whole spiritual component. We need the spiritual truths of sacred scripture, sacred tradition, all that God has revealed to us. We need the church that Jesus Christ established, that he founded, the Catholic Church that he founded, and the Orthodox can claim this as well, founded by Jesus Christ. We need those truths to understand what it means to be fully human in the spiritual sense, what God wills for us, what God has planned for us, how we can experience the fullness of freedom and truth as a human being. But that's not alone. That spiritual component of us as human beings, to experience the fullness of humanity and complete health of body, mind, and spirit, we need the sciences, the physical sciences, we need the mental health sciences, the mental sciences, and we need the spiritual sciences, if you will, of theology, and even philosophy is going to come into these pieces, and how we reason and how we think. Okay, so I mean, may I propose to you that just looking at us in terms of who we are as a human being and how we're built as a being of body, mind, and spirit, that it absolutely necessitates not merely physical sciences and not just like health sciences. I'm not really sure anybody argues that, but there is this argument from materialists that we just need the physical sciences, or nor from people who are religious and would say all we need are spiritual truths, because as human beings we're a combination of body, mind, and spirit, and all of this stuff is important in terms of being the fullness of a human being. And one of the things I love about Catholicism is that we appreciate all of these truths, that all of these truths come to us from God, from the sciences, mental health sciences, from spirituality, from sacred scripture, sacred tradition, all that God has revealed to us throughout all of divine revelation. These all come from God. So when they appear to not get along, that's our fault. Okay, we're missing something, or not all the evidence is there, and that we need to dig deeper and we need to find out where is the discrepancy coming into play. And as Catholics, I love that the Church is open to receiving all of these truths from God, from creation, from the natural world, what we discover through our human reason, through the sciences. Again, like Pope St. John Paul II said, and I mentioned in a previous video, is that faith and reason are like two wings on which the human spirit rises to the contemplation of truth. And Einstein said, science without religion is lame, and religion without science is blind. That these really do come together in us as human beings, as human persons, so that we can understand all that God is ready to share with us, to help us understand and to reveal to us, both spiritually and in terms of the physical world. If you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe to Passionately Catholic so we can give you more and more content as we continue to release it. Special thank you goes out to all of our patrons who make all that we do at Passionately Catholic possible. I wish you all God's blessings and peace, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.